Hey guys, welcome back. It's Monday racing. We've got 9 races today on the Pakenham synthetic, but let's rewind a few hours. It's 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep, so I'm getting up.
Watch the Formula 1 Grand Prix.
Now I'll go to Pilates. Guide for the day is done. If you've watched most of my videos, you've definitely heard me complaining about backing a roughie, them running really well, but us not making any money from it. Now Shares, who's racing in race 4 today, is a horse that is the perfect example of why. So a couple of weeks ago, we backed Shares on debut at $35. He finished second. It was an enormous run. He ran way over the odds, considering we backed him at $35 and he nearly should have won. It was super. It was a great find from the yard. Horses on debut, that's what I love. Now, I was ranting at the time saying that's the worst possible scenario because not only did we lose money, but it was such a big run that all the form guys are now going to find him. And here we are, 2 weeks later, he's the $2.90 favourite at his second career start. So we found him on debut, lost money. He's now a short price favourite. Everyone has now caught on to what was our little secret. Now I've just finished editing some content for TikTok and posted it over there. So if you're interested in more horse racing content, I do lots of mountain yard education and also my Own a Racehorse series over on TikTok. So check those out if you're interested. Particularly in the Own a Racehorse because my goodness, have we been on a journey. These into the snow boots. Best combo, keeps my feet warm all day. Okay, all ready, let's go to Pakenham.
Hey, wait, guess what? Yesterday I stopped and played it safe instead of walking straight to you to say, stay, never mind, okay, don't mean it, plus you've changed, not much, but just enough to throw away fake fantasies and games. I've lost a year, it's strange, composed 100 ways to tell you, hey, what if I took your call as more than just a call, as writing on the walls you built this page, lost color in my face, you're fair and I'm insane, guilt, pain, more pain. I love you, I'm sorry, but if I woke up with you in the morning.
Race 1 is a 1,000 metre maiden. My pick of the yard is the 4 Jack the Judge. He's had 5 weeks between runs and I last saw him first up. His attitude is much better today. He's far more relaxed and settled. He's not getting hot and sweaty and worked up. Physically, he's quite an athletic type. He's tall, he's quite scopy, so I thought he was the fittest. He was rock hard fit. Has stacks of muscle definition over his hindquarters. Yay, so we backed the winner, Jack the Judge, so a very good start to the day. Race 2 is a 1,200 metre maiden. Hello. I'm not very confident with who's going to win the race. I liked quite a few of these. My pick of the yard is the 5 Astro Particle. She's a 3-year-old filly having her 3rd career start today and she looks perfect. She's a beautiful filly and this is just a picture perfect parade. So I've got the 5 Astro Particle as the pick of the yard and what I'm more confident with is the lay. So I'm laying the 11 Vegas Missile. He's a 2-year-old gelding and I actually laid him on debut and although he ran far better than I expected, I'm laying him again here today at his 2nd career start because I still don't think he's fit enough. And I often think when an unfit horse runs really well first up or on debut that they're quite flat the second start because that first up run's taken an extra toll on them. So if my theory's right, I predict he's going to be slightly flat here and I also don't think he's quite fit enough. He has improved, but I think others look better and others look fitter. So I'm laying the short price favourite, the 11 Vegas Missile. Unfortunately, our pick of the yard has been a huge firmer and our lay of the yard has been a huge drifter. So the market doing exactly the opposite of what I'd like it to do. Wowee, well the winner, the 16 Premium Return, has had a BSP of $153. Didn't have that. Pick of the Yard has finished 4th, unfortunately, and the Lay finished 2nd. So again, he's run much better than his parade. But we got the cash, so I'm a happy girl. I do still think he's got plenty of improvement to come. Astro Particle, I think she's probably had her chance now. She had race fitness on her side and she had all favours in run, so I'd probably say she was kind of quite disappointing, especially when you consider the price of the winner. We've come down to see a very special horse. Oh my goodness, look at you. So we're here with Frozen Princess.
Not long after we put her in the tyre, Brendan McCarthy walked past. So I said, check her over, because he's the manipulator.
Race 3 is a 1400 metre maiden. My pick of the yard is the magnificent white horse, the 9 Frozen Princess. Now, I'm not only backing her because she is the most incredible colour. I saw her on debut and she has improved dramatically since then. She's far more relaxed today, which is a big positive, and most importantly is her fitness has improved a lot. So now she's got 2 runs under her belt. She looks to be rock hard fit here. The slight rise in distance is ideal. She moves so well. I love the strength. Considering she's a 3-year-old filly, she's really well sized. She's got so much muscle and power on her. Regardless of her colour, she's actually a beautifully built filly and she's a real treat to look at in the mounting yard. She's gorgeous, and then you add her white and pink on top and she really is just spectacular. So we're backing the most beautiful horse on track, and that's the 9 Frozen Princess. And she's also my namesake because I'm a bit of a Frozen Princess in winter too. And the 13 Serene Defence, who's currently a $7.50 chance with the bookies. Didn't parade, came into the mounting yard 4 minutes before start time and didn't even do a single lap in the yard. So incredibly disappointing. Unfortunately, she just got way too far back, Frozen Princess. She was really strong through the line, was charging home late, the white girl, but the winner just had way too much of an advantage. The winner, Clansman, was first up and I thought he was quite soft in condition. A nice horse, but I am surprised he was able to win. In some devastating news, Frozen Princess has been retired, so that's actually the last time we'll see her race. 3-year-old filly only had 3 career starts, but Yulong have decided it's time for her to be a broodmare. Race 4 is a 1400 metre maiden. Well, I'm sticking with the horse we backed on debut, and that's the 7 Shares. He's having a 2nd career start today, rising 200 metres of distance to the 1400 metres, and although his price is nothing close to the $35 we took on debut, he's a $3 favourite here. He looks the best comfortably. He's an absolute standout once again. I just think he looks in sensational condition. The rise in distance is ideal on tyre. His fitness has improved from his debut run. He's in faultless condition. So we're sticking with the 7 Shares and hopefully he can go one better today. And I'm laying the 11 Roxolani. She's a 3-year-old filly here on debut and I really didn't like her parade. I thought she's mentally and physically immature. She was very toey and green. She was stomping around. Physically, she's lean, athletic, weak, lacking strength and substance. She's also got decent fitness improvement to come. So I think she's going to be a better horse with some time to mature mentally and physically. So I'm laying the 11 Roxolani and backing the 7 Shares. Yay, well, Shares got the very well-deserved win. Like I said, we've taken a ridiculous price considering we backed him at $35 last start, but what can you do? At least we found him on debut. I suppose that's the minor prize. We spotted him before everyone else. And the Lays finished 2nd last. She's only going to improve with time and maturity. So I won $80 on Shares today, and if he won last start, when he ran 2nd on debut, I would have won $1,700. So a fairly big difference. And that is why I'm filthy. Race 5 is a 2200 metre maiden and the entire field is deep into their preparation, so this is the definition of not my sort of race. For this sort of race, I have a shocking amount of opinions. I'm laying the 9 Real Raider. She's a filly here I'm seeing for the first time, and this is awful attitude. This is the exact opposite of how I want to see a horse parade, particularly a stayer. This is an appalling attitude. She's extremely worked up and agitated, and as a result, she's very sweaty and hot. You can see all of that sweat on her. She's just in a muck lather. I don't know if this is normal. Even if it is, it's not what I want to be seeing for horse racing over 2200 metres, and particularly for a young filly, this is just not ideal. These are the signs that she's mentally very immature. Physically, she was fine, pretty weak and lean lean, again, probably physically immature. That wasn't my concern. My main concern was her attitude. So I'm laying the 9 Real Raider, and I'm also laying the 3 Crystal Jade. We actually laid him the place last start. Here, rising 600 metres in distance, and once again, I don't think he's fit enough. He looks very heavy and soft in condition. You can see that huge, big barrel belly on him. He's lacking muscle tone over his hindquarters. I don't think he's fit enough to be competitive. I'm not laying in the place. I'm not that brave because it is a small field, so I'm just laying him the win. But I am also laying the 3 Crystal Jade. I've decided to just do the 2 lays instead of backing a pick of the yard. I have no idea who will win. I just don't think it's the 3 or the 9 or the 4, but I can't lay him at 140 to 1. Oh, thank goodness. So the winner, it's a given. We actually backed last start here at the same track. So I jumped off today and he won, of course. But thank God he beat the lay Real Raider, who ran remarkably well. I cannot believe how close she was to winning considering how she paraded. She could be a progressive stayer when she works her shit out because she is a nut job. She was absolutely mental. But she's run terrific. And the other horse I laid has been beaten out of sight, which I expected because he was the fatty Boomba. He was the one I didn't think was anywhere near fit enough to be competitive. The horse we backed last start has saved us today, thankfully. Race 6 is an 1100 metre benchmark 62. My pick of the yard is the 6 Potagoni. He's here deep into his preparation, but I think it's the best I've seen him look in a while. He looks outstanding here. He's got a stunning coat. He's such a strong, powerful type. He's an absolute beast. And I often think he can look a bit fat and soft because he's such a big boy, but he's got great muscle tone today. And so at a bit of a price for having something on the 6 Potagoni in a race I really don't have much interest in. Well, our pick of the yard, Potagoni, missed the start and was never a factor. He was beaten a long way, and I didn't like the winner at all, the 3 Prince of Brookie. He was here first up, and I thought he was very toey and very unfit. But again, that's why I don't lay over 1100 metres, and that's why it was a race I wasn't overly interested in. Race 7 is 1600 metre benchmark 70. Another pretty tricky yard. Pick of the yard is the 7 Love Sparkles. She's here second up, and she actually won last start first up. And she looks pretty similar to how she did then. I think she's tightened up slightly, but she was presented very forward in condition first up. I really liked her attitude. Her ears were pricked. She was nice and alert and quite bright and purposeful in the way in which she was walking around. She had a lovely still mouth. No good there. Pick of the yard, finished 5th. Didn't have a whole lot of luck, but did have her chance. And I did not like the winner. Had both front fetlocks bandaged, thought it was a bit soft in condition and slightly toey. He certainly performed above my expectations. Race 8 is a 1400 metre benchmark 70. After having a look at the market and comparing my notes, I've decided to end up laying the 6 Silver Magnate. He's here second up. Saw him first up, and I just don't think he's made as much improvement as I wanted to see. I thought he was quite soft first up. I was surprised in the condition he was presented in, considering the stable normally have his runners really forward. And he still looks quite soft again. Greys are notoriously hard to judge fitness-wise, so I'm not that confident in my assessment of him, but I liked a lot to beat him, particularly all of the other horses in the market, so that's why it makes more sense for me to lay him rather than back several other runners, because the other runners I like are in the market. I'm pretty confident that I've seen Silver Magnate look fitter, so that's why we're laying the 6 Silver Magnate. Well, I told my subscribers I only liked 3 runners, and they've run the trifecta and the lay was unplaced. He ran exactly how I expected. He was definitely disappointing considering his SP, and I think he just wasn't fit enough. A great result to end the day, and it was a very successful day on track at Pakenham. It's been beautiful conditions once again, absolutely glorious for winter racing. I haven't got the beanie on, and if the beanie isn't on, you know it's bearable. Delighted with how the day on track has gone. All of our lays were successful. We had a couple of winners, and it was a good day betting-wise and pretty good racing. So that was my day on track for Pakenham racing on the synthetic. Thank you so much for spending the day with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.